Okay, I'm gonna be talking about the game that they showed. It's at E3 Sony's press conference, PlayStation conference, and all that stuff. They showed a lot of stuff. It was over like over 2 hour conference, the longest out of the Xbox. I mean, Microsoft, Xbox, Ubisoft, and EA. They showed a lot of stuff. They talked about games and all that stuff. They even talked about some of the stuff with the TV and all. Not really much of it, but pretty interesting that they're trying to talk about more stuff and all that. Microsoft didn't really talk about that much stuff. It showed some games and that's it. They didn't really talk about their systems and all that sort of stuff like PlayStation did. They were talking about everything, about more games and all that sort of stuff. And it started off with a trailer of Destiny. He just said the planet Mars present day. It started to come out like that. Really, I wasn't sure what the game was, but then they started to show some Destiny type of characters in the game. So it's mostly a trailer of the game, just showing stuff in the game and all that. Mostly that's what it was mostly about, just a trailer of showing all the players and all, showing all the gameplay of what you can do in the game and all that, showing all the players against each other and all that stuff, all the vehicles, weapons and all that sort of stuff. So it's just mostly a trailer of it, mostly a trailer of Destiny and all that stuff about what. Just regular trailer and all that. Something about the Destiny beta will come out like in July 17, I think. July 17th first for PlayStation. That's pretty much. I think that's for PS4 only, or maybe it's for PS4 and PlayStation 3. I think. Not so sure about that. So they'll release a beta. Or I think this Thursday is supposed to be like a for PS4. Supposed to have like a Destiny Alpha version you can play, I guess. Probably like this Thursday for the PS4. At PS, I guess you play an alpha of it for PS4 instead of a beta. I guess you gotta sign up. I think go to the site. You gotta sign up for like a site called www.greatnessawaits. I think it was greatnessawaits.com/Destiny. I think it was that Destiny. I guess you gotta sign up for the alpha beta for Destiny on your PS4 and all that stuff. Let's talk about, I guess, if you pre-order it or if you like buy it day one. I think for it's exclusivity for PS4 that you'll get like unique weapons, unique armor, all the unique weapons, armor. I think it was like vehicles and all that sort of stuff too. I'm not very sure about it. One thing I really heard would be with weapons and armor. It's pretty much unique for like day one's type of stuff on PS4. Like when you buy it, and then also releasing, I think it's like a Destiny bundle. They're releasing a white PS4. It looks pretty awesome, the white one, and compared to the white, because all this is mostly white. So they got a white one coming out with the Destiny bundle. It's supposed to come out September 9th, 2014. The white PS4 Destiny bundle with I think it was with 30 days of PlayStation Plus. A voucher code as a code you can redeem for like that PlayStation Plus for 30 days, I guess. I guess you have 30 days of chance to play like multiplayer on it, since you get like 1 month free of PlayStation Plus, which is pretty cool, I'd say. They didn't say how much it would cost of the white bundle with the Destiny, I guess. It probably come with one controller, and all the controller was white and the system was white also. So that'd be pretty cool to see that. So what else did they next? So that, I think they were showing the Order 1886 gameplay. What kind of gameplay? Little gameplay mixed with like a trailer kind of. You see like, I'm not sure if a player was playing or not. They're just showing it like you're. Like it was, the Order 1886. I think during the old days in 1886 and all, they had this old gun and this old-fashioned dude with old-fashioned gun. I think the pistol looked like a Chinese pistol, one of those old school pistols. And you're like traveling, he's holding like a lantern, and they're showing him going to like areas holding this lantern and his pistol. Then you see this creature, he looks like a zombie or something. He's like eating this person for some reason, and he starts getting bigger and growing hair. At first I thought he was going to turn to a werewolf or something, because the hair was like, it was going like little fur hair or whatever. But it's like this big old creature chasing him down. He like grabs the dude and just throws him and all that. So he's like hunting down the main character, who's like a human, this big old gigantic monster just chasing after him. They show him like he had this like pistol, and then later on he's like injured. He uses some sort of health potion or antidote or some sort. He's just drinking it and all that. He has like this big, I'm not sure if it's like a light machine gun or something, or like a regular machine gun. It's like an old-fashioned type of gun. He's like shooting the beast in the head, and it just ends like this, ends like that. think he turns like an ogre, or maybe it's like a werewolf or some sort of creature that has fur on him and that. Look, it's like a very interesting game to see. You know, I guess after they show Entwined. Entwined is like an indie game. I think it's already available now, like for $9.99 on PlayStation 4. I think it's like a PlayStation exclusive, pretty much. So it's like an indie game and all that. Since it's like two birds. Like two birds, like an orange little red and a blue bird. I think they're souls of people that are in love, but they can't like be together. Some sort of stuff. You're controlling both of them with the analog sticks and all that. The left analog stick and the right analog stick. And all that stuff right there. Max ammo. Pretty much like a red bird and blue bird. They're just souls. You control them with your analog sticks. It's like you gotta see like there's like you control them both on the screen. They're like flying through the screen and all that. There's like red symbol shows up. You gotta move it to the red one. There's a blue symbol that shows up. You gotta move the blue one to, and there's like in the middle there's a green. So you know like red and blue makes green. So they're like you gotta put both of them together on the green section of it. It's pretty cool. Like Entwined, interesting little indie game they're showing. It's pretty cool how PlayStation are giving small developers a chance to be on their platform and represent them, even though they're small. Some are small, some are medium-sized little companies that develop the games. So pretty cool how PlayStation are giving them the chance to be on their game. They also showed what was it? They showed Infamous Second Son DLC, standalone DLC. It was called like First Light, I think. Fast Light. It was Infamous Fast Light DLC content. You could be this girl, Fetch. Like I think she comes on the main store. She has like this pink aura around her. Like she has like some sort of pink powers on her. Like Fetch. They show her like in the trailer. What a trailer we can do with her and all that. Who she is. I never played. I don't even have a PS4. I never even played Infamous Second Son though. So I guess it's like you can play her in the little DLC. I think you can also. You don't even need the Infamous Second Son game to play the DLC. You can just download it and you'll be able to play it by itself. It's not an add-on to the disc or nothing, just a regular standalone add-on, so you can just buy it and play it. You don't even have to have the game to play it. I think it comes out in August 2014. Yeah, this year in August 2014. They didn't have like a day or anything, just have the month and the year, pretty much. That'd be cool to see. And they also showed, what was it, Little Big Planet 3. That's interesting. I only played Little Big Planet 1. Little Big Planet 1 was pretty cool. Second one, never bought it or never played it, since I don't know, it's pretty much the same thing with stickers and all that, but pretty cool. Not really my like type of favorite game and all that stuff. So they have Little Big Planet 3 with Sackboy returning in the game. He has like 3 new friends, 3 new characters. There's like this dog-looking sack. It's like he looks like same as the sack. Like Sackboy is designed as like a sack. So all these 3 new characters are designed just like him. But this one's like a dog. He runs in 4 feet. Some sort of animal. He runs on like on 4 legs. He can climb on walls and run up walls. He can just run up walls, but not like climb or nothing. Just runs up it and all that. They have I forgot what his name was, Oshak or something like that. They have another friend that's he's like a big dude. He's not like tall or nothing, he's like big and chunky a little bit. His name's I think his name is Toggle, and he can turn big and small. He turns like a tiny little dude. You can make him turn big and all that. I guess you can do puzzles with these characters and all that. They have another character who's like it's a bird. You can fly around and grab stuff and pull it up, and you can also pick up the characters and fly them up over the obstacles and all that sort of stuff. That's pretty cool. They just have 3 new characters. They can do puzzles with them and all that. I think it was I think the bird was Swoop. I think the bird's name was Soup and all that sort of stuff. I think it'll be like coming in November on PS4. And after that, that's when they showed the 4 characters. They showed 4 people playing it. I think 4 developers play the characters, showing it on stage and all that, the gameplay demo and all that. Then after that, they showed a trailer of showing all the characters and all that. The trailer of like new levels, more new levels and everything and all that. I think you can play the levels from Little Big Planet 1 and 2 on the game and all that. That's what's coming out in August. Not August, I mean coming in November. This year they say, not unless they change the date or something. It's pretty much just coming out this year. It's pretty cool. They also showed, oh, I got stuck by the car. They also showed gameplay, not a gameplay trailer, but it's just a regular debut trailer of Bloodborne. It's kind of weird. Look like the dark, kind of like dark kind of game. They got these weird looking dogs. These dogs, they look like zombie dogs or something. They make it. It looks more like a little bit scary, like the old Resident Evil kind of. So yeah, they show this dog. They look like a zombie dog with no fur or flesh, just a bunch of meat hanging out of it, looking ugly. And these weird, and you're like, they show that I think the main character's wearing some sort of mask, and he has this weird kind of club mixed with a sword or something. Looks kind of weird. Wearing a mask when he starts the cloak, and you can see he has long hair, but you really can't see it. I think the long hair was some sort of a boss or a main villain or something in the game. Like they just show a trailer of it, pretty much. Doors or whatever, some hallway and all that. Fortress or some sort, and all begins like you're climbing. Back. A gun some sort. I'm not sure. It was like shooting like a gun, and I was shooting out crossbows, arrows out, and I was looking pretty cool. That and you can drive in a car. You're like driving in this weird little taxi-looking car with music playing in the background. You're like you shoot from the front of the windshield and all that. Like it was looking pretty cool and all that. And you're like, you like I think you in your vehicle and you run and they run you off the cliff or something. And you activate your wingsuit. Landing on land when there's like villagers or farmers or some sort with elephants everywhere. And they show player 2, I guess like a multiplayer mode. The player 2, another developer playing a player 2 with this dude. We're looking at a helicopter. Killing the enemies and all that, and you can just jump out the helicopter and all that, and you're just on foot. And other players in the helicopter shooting down all the enemies, and other players shooting the enemies too from the roof and all that. And they show the elephants attacking all the enemies. Looks cool. They like the elephant runs to the car and explodes on the elephant, but the elephant's still alive and all that stuff. Stop all the enemies and all that. We're saying that you can play with your friend that has the game. You don't even need the game to play with them, which was kind of weird. That's the first thing you hear, that you can play with your friend. If you don't have the game and he has the game, you can play with him, and that was pretty interesting to see that they have that on there. For like the first time I've ever seen that in some sort of game. Okay, what else did they? I have to write this one down because they showed so much stuff that I couldn't even remember at all. I remembered the Microsoft and the Ubisoft EA, since they were like that. On the Sony, there were like so many stuff that I couldn't even remember in my head. I just remembered like the main games. Couldn't remember some of the indie games since they were just showing so much stuff at a time that I just had to like write it down. I just had to write it down since there was like so much stuff they were showing and all that sort of stuff. Yeah, it was pretty cool. They also showed a trailer of Dead Island 2. The trailer was, I didn't know, saying that they were dude, he's like walking inside the beach. He's not like by the, there's like a beach in the on the left side of him in the gameplay. He's walking by the sidewalk. Yeah, like his hair is like slicked back, wearing these joggy with white or gray joggy pants with his white wife beater shirt on. He's wearing these white kicks, the white shoes. Sidewalk, and he's just walking down, and he looks at the woman, and he just points down to his crotch area, and the woman just looks away, and he just keeps walking down the sidewalk, and zombies start attacking the girl. He's just walking by, listening to music, jogging around, minding his own business. Then you see zombies in the background of him, starting carnage everywhere, and the store owner comes out with a shotgun and starts blowing away the zombies and all that. So, and the arm, he looks down, and his arm is all infected, turning to the zombie. His arm's all turning all rotten, and there's like a big old white pus looking thingy on his arm. So his whole body starts turning to a zombie. His teeth starts rotting, his flesh starts rotting everywhere on his face. Blood starts dripping down from his body. I guess big piles of blood dropping down. Then and his whole body turns into a zombie. Now there's just a bunch of zombies in the background. Yeah, there's a bunch of zombies in the background and all that. And they show other people in the car hitting zombies down for fun in this van. And the van kills the dude that was a zombie now. And the dude's still in his white shoes and all that. White kicks and all that. So that was... And it ends just like that. So it's mostly... And that was the Dead Island 2 trailer of the game, I guess. It's going to have like a 30-day exclusive demo only for PS4. So another exclusive for PlayStation pretty much. They didn't show remastered, so we'll talk about that later. So they were just talking about they're having Last of Us remastered on the PS4 pretty much. Then they start talking other stuff about how Diablo 3 is gonna have a level, exclusive level on it for the PlayStation only on PS4. Diablo 3 is gonna have a Last of Us level with clickers and boomers. I guess with your Diablo 3 character, you can attack boomers and clickers inside the game, so that I guess that's like exclusive level for PlayStation of Last of Us. Fight clickers and boomers pretty much. And they showed like another new trailer, new theatrical trailer of Battlefield Hardline pretty much, showing just a new trailer of it. They didn't show no gameplay or nothing. They're just talking about the beta is live now for PS4 and all that stuff, exclusive, you can play it and all that stuff. Just a new trailer with a little bit of gameplay and just theatrical trailer and all that sort of stuff with it. So they just showed a little bit about Battlefield Hardline. Yeah, not that really much stuff they showed about it, so they just talked about that. They also talk about a new partnership with Disney. So like for Disney Infinity, they're gonna have like a exclusive Marvel level with the Hulk and I guess the other Marvel characters on the on the PlayStation 4 exclusive game. It's all the partnership about that, and then that's what they were talking about. What else? And they have like another partnership with Paradox Interactive. About the new game and all that sort of stuff. I think there's like a small indie team or a medium small indie type of team making this another game called Magica 2. I think Magica 2 is about four mages or 4 wizards. I'll say 4 wizards: red wizard, yellow wizard, blue wizard, and a green wizard, pretty much. like four. I guess you're like a. I think this is a multiplayer co-op game. Four multiplayer co-op game. Like I guess 4 players against you fight creatures and all that sort of stuff with it. So like first they show like a real life trailer. Missing the action and all that since there hasn't been since they're making a Magic of life everyday stuff and all that. That's pretty much the trailer they showed for it. For the game and all that. Like 15 years. Never played the game before. A famous old school game that supposed to be like one of the good games in the old days from Schaefer type of game. So yeah, so they're just remastering that for PS4, exclusive only for PlayStation, of course. All that sort of stuff like that. Exclusively for PS4 and PlayStation Vita, exclusively for Grim Fandango. Then they show Devolver and Digital talking about more indie games that they're bringing to the PS4 slash PS Vita exclusive type of games they're bringing for it. Like they show Broforce. Like Broforce is like that PC game that came out on Steam where it could be like Broforce with like Sylvester Stallone, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Bruce Willis, all the Men in Black, Will Smith, and all those different type of action characters on Broforce. Those Hero. Then they have Hotline Miami 2, the Talos, Principle, all those. I guess those are supposed to be like 5 big indie games. 5 big indie games that are coming out for PS4 exclusive and PS Vita exclusive. They have they showed other PS indie games, but they showed them too fast. I don't think it was remember all the names or even write them down, of course. Well, these PlayStation indie games exclusive coming out for PS4 and PlayStation Vita. A bunch of games they showed for it and all that. They also showed a Let It Die trailer, a debut trailer that's supposed to come out 2015. They're like showing this big old gigantic dude killing people and collecting their loot and all that. They had like attack points on like goggles, hatchet, axes, guns, and all that sort of stuff. The equipment, all the armor, like how many points the armor have or how many damage, like all this has. So like killing each other, you collect their loot and all that stuff over and over and all that. So it's just mostly it was like a real life trailer of it, like real people. So it's like a real life debut trailer and all that sort of stuff. They didn't really show no gameplay or nothing about it and all that stuff. So it looked pretty cool. That Die trailer of PS4 coming out for 2015. And they showed another indie game called Abzu, A-B-Z-U. They're showing like water and fish, and they're showing like this deep sea diver for some reason in the water with all this fishes and some swords. I guess will be some new type of PS4 exclusive. That's all they showed. They didn't really show that much of it. And they also show some gameplay and trailer of No Man's Sky gameplay trailer of it. You can see like they were showing like different type of speed by a small developer. For team and all that stuff. About you can like fly in a ship. Like it's instead of like an infinite world, you can go like under the sea. There's like a forest, there's caves, a desert. You can be in space with different experiences and all that. Like each player will be spawning a different seeds and all that store, all that stuff with different biome, different experience. So it's gonna be so the world will be kind of different. You can fly in a ship. You store androids in the sky and all that. It looks pretty cool. Stuff, different experiences and all that sort of stuff. You have to check out the trailer and see about it. I should speed through this. I'll just pause the game since I gotta play and talk at the same time, so there's probably more stuff. So that's pretty much what they show about No Man's Sky. They also talk about PS4 hardware. They also talk about the VR headset, the virtual reality headset, Project Morpheus. Talking about that will be with the PS camera, since they want PS camera to be more involved. So that's why they have this virtual reality headset, Project Morpheus. They also show the demos that they have at E4. I don't know why I call it E4, E3. About the demo and the booths that they have for it at that location in Los Angeles. About the demos you can play with it and all that stuff. I forgot what the demo's name were because they showed them. They showed it pretty fast in the background, so I couldn't really see the names and all that sort of stuff with it. So that pretty much showed. They showed. That was the top of the PlayStation Network having YouTube coming to the PS4 this year, and talk about all some sort of stuff like you can upload your gameplay straight to your YouTube channel with YouTube and all that from the PS4. I guess you can share it, or you can just upload it to your YouTube channel with the PlayStation Network. YouTube coming to PS4 this year. And also talking about like live broadcasting, just such as Ustream and Twitch, where you can do that on your PS4 and all that sort of stuff. While you can interact while you watch people play online, watch people play like on Twitch and all that. You can like interact with them during what game they're playing and all that sort of stuff. And then there's supposed to be some sort of new DLC coming to the Playroom or something this summer and all that stuff. Come through the plane. I forgot what they were saying. They just talk pretty fast, and they really didn't show the title or nothing like that. So they're just talking about that new DLC come to the Playroom and all that. You can reenact your little show and all that you can have on your live stream. And they also talk about 25 free-to-play games coming to PlayStation this year, or maybe this year and next year, and all that sort of stuff. Free-to-play games coming up. I guess it's like mainly for PS4 and all that. With like they show like talking about loadout coming to the PS4. War Thunder's already on the PS4, so they're just showing that there's free-to-play games you can play online. And what was it? Plastic Guns. Most of these are games that are on the PC mostly. I'm not sure they're gonna be on PlayStation Vita either, so they're just all that. These games that we're talking about they show just trailers of the games that are coming out for it and all that sort of stuff. They just show so much stuff. I just had to write it down. I couldn't remember all the stuff in the back of my head usually. I'm just still trying to play at the same time. They also talk about PlayStation Now. Also the PlayStation Now with PS3 title. With PS3 title will be available July 21st. I guess on your PS4 you can play. Buy the games, or maybe they're for free or something. I'm not very sure how that PlayStation Now is and all that stuff. So you can for right now they just have the PS3 title that are coming July 21st in the US and Canada on the PS4 and PlayStation Vita. So you can play the PlayStation 3 games on the devices like that. For US and Canada, United States and Canada so far. I think it's still going to be a beta, or it might be the real thing. I'm not sure, since they're supposed to game and PlayStation 1 games or the PS1 classics come out on the PlayStation Now and all that sort of stuff that's supposed to come with it and all that. They also say PlayStation Now will be on Sony TV, so like if you have like a Sony TV, you'll be able to get PlayStation Now on it, and I guess you can play games from your TV. I guess you have to buy a controller, you can hook it up to your Sony TV and you can play the games from there, I guess. Not very sure about it. They didn't really go into a lot of details into that. They just mostly say that you can hook your controller to the Sony TV. That's all pretty much what they said to it. I guess you get to play PS4 titles also on your TV, I guess, and PS Vita and all that. They also said like Minecraft is coming to PlayStation Vita. Also, you have like a Minecraft PlayStation Vita edition to it too. So they already got like PS3 edition, PS4 edition. Now they have a PS Vita edition with the Minecraft coming on with the system. They also talk about PlayStation TV, like this fall. PlayStation TV will come out this fall. Yeah, PlayStation TV. I guess you can pair it with your PlayStation 4 and play on another TV. Like if you have for example, you have a living room TV and you have a bedroom TV. You have your PS4 connected to your living room TV, so you can go to your bedroom and have the PlayStation TV. You can be able to play it on your living room instead of playing it on your. I could play on your bedroom instead of playing in the living room, instead of like disconnecting your PS4 and bringing it to your bedroom. So I guess you can play it through your bedroom from the PlayStation TV. I guess it's like a little square box. It looks like an Elgato capture card that you record your gameplay with, but it's completely different. It looks very small and rectangle like that. It looks like a little small box. It's supposed to be for like $99. I'm pretty sure plus tax would be like $101, 101 something. Pretty much, so it would be like $99 and plus taxes and all that sort of stuff. You guys can pair with your PS4 on the TV, and also I guess you can play like PS1 classics on it too. They didn't really go with details about that either. They're just saying simple things about it. They didn't say all the details and all that sort of stuff. I guess it was to come this fall and all that. They also had a bundle with it that's supposed to be $139, like the PlayStation TV device with a PS4 controller and a Lego, the video game, and some cord. I forgot what the cord was. I guess you connect that thing to your PS4 controller and you be able to play it from your TV or some sort. I'm not very sure about that. They didn't go into details about that either. Pretty much. The PlayStation TV comes with the PS4 controller, a cord, a PlayStation Vita SIM card, and the Lego video game. I forgot about the SIM card. I forgot to add about the SIM card to it. So yeah, I guess you can hook it up to your PlayStation TV box. I guess I'm not very sure about that. They also showed Mortal Kombat X, or you can say Mortal Kombat 10. They showed more, I guess, gameplay trailer with it, I guess. They showed Scorpion versus Sub-Zero again, like they did in another trailer that they showed. They also showed 2 new characters. This girl, she looks all weird, and this other character, this little dude riding on this big old dude's back or whatever. Yeah, there's like 2 new characters showing like fighting each other and all. They showed like different fatalities and all. They showed Scorpion blowing a hole inside Sub-Zero's chest, and you see his heart hanging. Then they show the girl cut the big dude's head off, and this other dude's head off that's riding this big creature or big dude or whatever. I can't really explain what happened, so it's just mostly a gameplay trailer of it. It looks like a regular theatrical trailer kind of fatalities and all that. They also talk about another show for PS4 exclusive and all that. It's like an entertainment show called Powers. It's like a superhero type of. They showed like the creator, and they showed the creator of it. I think it's like a Marvel comic book about superheroes having powers. About like two homicide detectives solving crimes about superheroes dying and villains dying. One detective's a dude and one detective's a girl. And that dude that's a detective used to have powers, and I think he loses his powers of some sort. He loses his powers and all that, and they're just solving crimes, and he's like meeting his old superhero friends, his old villains he was up against before when he used to have powers, but now he doesn't. So it's about solving crime, about I guess of how the superheroes die and how the villains die and all that sort of stuff. I guess it was like announcements. I think this summer they're supposed to show announcements about the show and teasers about the show that's coming out on the PS4. I'm not sure. I think you can watch on the PlayStation Vita also. Not very sure about that. I think the show is supposed to be released in September. First episode will be for. I think the first episode. It also says if you're a PlayStation Plus member, you can watch all the episodes for free. You won't have to pay for nothing. I guess if you're not a PlayStation Plus, you can still watch the first episode free, but the other episodes you have to pay for and all that. So if you're a PlayStation Plus, you can watch all the episodes for free about the show, about powers and all that sort of stuff. Pretty cool. They also showed Ratchet and Clank, the movie. It's an animated movie. It's not like a real life movie or nothing. It's like an animated cartoon looking movie. Not really animated. They showed Ratchet and Clank throughout the movie, and I forgot what that superhero name was. That wore that green suit. He's like a superhero. I forgot what his name was. I only played like 2 Ratchet and Clank movies, so it's gonna be pretty cool. They should I think it would be like it's supposed to come in theaters in 2015 next year. So the movie will be in theaters, which would be kind of cool, and all that stuff. And I think they'll have the original game. I think the very first Ratchet and Clank game coming out for PS4. Next year, 2015. I have to pause because I can't really talk and look down and play at the same time. So I made it to 18 without dying so far, which is pretty good while announcing of what they will be showing and all that. So yeah, so they showed that about the original game. PS4 will come out 2015. The first game was Ratchet and Clank. They also showed more and talked about Last of Us Remastered on PS4, so it's going to be fully remastered with new graphics of the PS4 graphics engine and all that sort of stuff, new graphics and all that. They showed like a cinematic trailer of the cinematics that they show in the game. They show all this with Ellie, Joel, and all that. Joel and Ellie, and throughout the game. They also show some cinematic from Left Behind with Ellie and I forgot what the other girl name was. Riley, yeah, Ellie and Riley. So they pretty much show a cinematic trailer. They just show like a. I forgot what the song was, the music in the back. I think it was by Nirvana, if I'm right. So this song playing throughout the cinematic trailers. It had spoilers of all the cinematic. So trailer about cinematic scenes, I guess that happens in the game and all that. Same main character coming back again, Solid Snake, coming back again. Looking all different. He has something coming out of his head. I'm not pretty sure. Like a cyborg or something coming out of his head. I'm not pretty sure about that. And all that, showing scenes. I think they were using a sad song or something. The song seemed pretty sad they were using, and he was like fighting the main character, Solid Snake. All that sort of stuff. A lot of stuff they were showing on it. I'll probably have to watch the trailer about it. The trailer was really long, so they showed a lot of stuff on it, which was pretty cool. Upgrade that gun up. So yeah, the trailer was looks pretty sad. It looked pretty cool too at the same time. A lot of cool stuff they were showing on that. What else? They also showed GTA 5 trailer coming to PS4. Looked pretty cool. They showed the PS. That's pretty. Looks well this fall, I guess. Trailer coming to PS4. You can also find characters and progress from. It's pretty cool. I guess they're letting. Showed it for PS4 and GTA. So they're just letting. Pretty cool. I just showed Batman Arkham gameplay. There was no dude playing on screen on the stage or nothing. It was just showing gameplay of the Batman. So we just showed Batman Arkham Origins. Batman's putting his suit on. You have Oracle talking to him. Oracle, aka Batgirl, pretty much talking to him over its headset that he has inside the bat suit inside his ear. And the freaking some PS4 graphics, of course, looking awesome. The ring looks all clear and good. The graphics look all clean. I think, and a minigun and some other type of machine guns attached to his Batmobile. Batmobile shooting them down, then he just driving away, then just boom, glides out through the Batmobile all the way up to the air and starts gliding through the sky and all that, and lands on the building, and they show some gameplay of him beating up the enemies, showing a little bit of combat, kind of, not that too much. Also, I guess you can slow down time for some reason. And he also has his detective mode on. You can see all the enemies are in red and some are in yellow and all that. You can see, I think you like in nervous or and the screen starts. messing up. At first I thought that the trailer was messing up or something, or they were messing up at E3 or something. It was glitching or something, but it was glitching on purpose. So when it was glitching and it turns off and it showed Scarecrow sitting down, I guess he was making the game glitch, I guess. So it's showing Scarecrow. He was talking about how he's coming for Batman and how the city's gonna get destroyed and all that sort of stuff. And they show his face up close, and his face is like all messed up. All looks weird. I guess maybe he looks like that for real, or maybe it's the serum, or the scare serum or what, making him look like that. Or maybe he just looks like that. His mouth is all messed up. Looks like all sewed up and all that sort of stuff. He looks very different. And they make him look kind of scary and all that sort of stuff. So I guess. And it ends like that, the trailer and all that. And for PS4 exclusive, they're going to have Scarecrow Nightmare missions, I guess. I guess you do missions to find Scarecrow and all that. I guess he's supposed to be the main villain in Batman Arkham Knight, pretty much. That's what pretty much they show the gameplay of that. They just showed Scarecrow talking and all that in the background. They show his face up close talking and all that sort of stuff. Pretty much that was it. And the last thing that they showed, they were closing it out. The last thing they were showing about it, they were closing out with Uncharted. They're having Uncharted 4 coming out for the PS4. So I think pretty much this is the last one, I hope. I don't hope, but it'll be sad. It might be the last one, but it seems like Uncharted 4, A Thief's End. Showing Nathan Drake, he's like passed out on some sort of, it's like sandy area with water and all that. He looks, these are maybe I guess he's like more older. And they have like Scully talking to him about this, and he's saying that it will be his last adventure or whatever. Nathan Drake saying this is his last adventure. Talk Scully and all that, saying this is his last adventure and all that. And the game's supposed to come out 2015, PS4 exclusive, pretty much. I thought they were gonna have Uncharted 1, 2, and 3 coming out for PS4, but pretty much it was just Uncharted 4, PS4. Graphics looking good, it looks more clear and everything looks more real. The character looks more realistic and all that. You're making Nathan Drake look more older and different from the gameplay and all that, looking more different. So that was pretty much all they showed in the Sony. Who, man, a lot of talking. Since I couldn't really remember off the top of my head, have everything written down and all that. So that was pretty much the Sony PlayStation E3 2014 conference of showing all these. A lot of games, a lot of talk about TV. I didn't have no problem showing TV and all that. They showed a lot of stuff and a lot of games, so, which was pretty cool to see and all that. Been a long 40 minutes of talking and all this sort of stuff. Running out of breath talk, so it's 42 minutes and that'll be it. So I would say Sony had the best conference, I'd say, in my opinion. I'm pretty sure other people have other opinions and more conference is better, but I just like Sony because they showed more games, more awesome games, and they showed indie games, helping developers out in the game section and game genre and all that, helping them out, helping their little studio out, which is pretty cool, and all that sort of stuff. It was awesome to see all that, so that was pretty cool. That was the recap about what they showed. I'm not sure if I missed anything. I probably missed something or all that. I tried my best to say a recap about all the games and all that stuff.